My name's Courtney, and this is my Emerald City Comic Con book haul. Patrick motherfucking Rothfuss walks up, and I got him to sign it. Ooh, I shouldn't have dropped that. Only I could go to a Comic Con and come away with like nothing but books. And some other stuff, but mostly books. Alright, let's start with the books. The books that I actually paid for, anyway. So the university bookstore was upstairs in the writer's block at Comic-Con, and I just couldn't help myself because I love university bookstore. They do so many signed events and everything with authors, so, and I, you know, me, signed first editions I can't say no. So the first thing I picked up was Fire Touched by Patricia Biggs. I already have this one, but this is a signed first edition. Yeah, I picked that one up. And then we have Unbound, a collection of fantasy short stories, edited by Sean Speckman. The reason that I just couldn't say no to this was, it's not signed by everyone, but it's damn close. And then I also picked up Jade City by Fonda Lee. I don't know anything about this book, but signed first edition. I know Lauren has talked about it a few times on her channel. I'm not sure if she's read it yet, but she wants to read it, and that's good enough for me, plus signed first editions. Since I bought so many books, they're like, hey, you want a free book? And I'm like, sure, I love free books. And they gave me an art copy of The Poppy War by R.F. Guang? Something, I don't know. Not too sure what it's about, but I'm gonna check it out. I was checking out some of the indie authors they had up in the writing section. I ended up getting The Tale of Red Riding, Rise of the Alpha Huntress by Neo Edmund. He was a nice guy, you know, indie. I have a soft spot for indie authors, and whatever, I bought his book, and maybe it'll be good. We'll see. Right next to him was another indie author, L.A. Hackeminster. I don't know how you say Hacka. Anyway, so I bought her first book in the series, Awakening, and I forget what she said it was about, but I'm here for it. I'll support you, indie authors. Then I was walking around downstairs, and I walked by this girl sitting at a table with a sign for The Legends of Korra above her, and I was like, oh, my husband really loves that show. I'll stop and talk to her. So I did, and she's one of the main creators for The Legend of Korra. And what was her name? Irene Coe. But anyway, I got a free poster that she signed and made out to my husband for me, because why not? And the best thing ever happened, and I went to the Penguin Random House booth. I met this awesome editor. Her name's Katie, and she was the best, and I love her. She's my best friend forever, even though she doesn't know it, but it's fine. She hooked me up, man. The first thing I got was a promotional convention copy of The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. She gave me a 2008 Del Rey sampler, an arc of Between Frost and Fury, an arc of The Lost Plot, and an arc for The Outcast. I believe this is a pre-trilogy, like a prequel book that's coming out. It'll be number 4, but it's set before book 1. I haven't read the Summoner trilogy, but I got an arc for the 4th book. And my husband picked up an arc of Unbury Carol by Josh Mallerman. Then the best thing ever happened. So that was Thursday. I only went Thursday and Friday. On Thursday, I had stopped at Penguin Random House, got some arcs. They had a finished hardcover copy of Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik in like their case, and I just drooled over it. I asked if they had any arcs, and they didn't. But the next morning, I saw Naomi Novik post on Twitter that they had a few copies of the arc. Just say that you saw the tweet, and they would get you an arc. And so I got an arc of Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. I can't. I'm so excited to read this. I just can't even. And the only reason I haven't read this yet is because I also got this. Grey Sister by Mark Lawrence. Red Sister was phenomenal. I loved it. This comes out April 3rd. So I actually just finished it. If you haven't read Red Sister, what are you doing? Because Grey Sister will be out in like 2 weeks. It's so good. Some swag. I've got these little cards from Reign of the Fallen, which I plan to read, but I haven't read yet, and now I have these little cards. I got 2 posters from An Ember in the Ashes from Sabata here. Probably, okay, Spinning Silver and Grey Sister aside. I was talking with my new best friend that doesn't know she's my best friend, but she's my best friend. About they had the 10th anniversary edition of Patrick Rothfuss, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And she's like, yeah, it's great. And I'm like, well, I already own it, and mine's signed, and I don't need another one. She's like, oh, well, we're giving out posters for people that buy it. And I'm just like, oh, I really don't need to. And she's like, that's fine, you already own it, I'll give you one. So she gave me this. I'm not tall enough. But yeah. And then Patrick motherfucking Rothfuss walks up, and I got him to sign it. Oh, I shouldn't have dropped that. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Hold on, I gotta pick it up. And Patrick Rothfuss is there, and I'm like, it's Patrick motherfucking Rothfuss. So, you know, I get all my courage together, and I ask him to take a picture with me, and he says no. He's not a very happy Patrick Rothfuss. But that's okay. I love your works, but you're kind of a dick. So then I went and stood in line, got him to sign my arc. It's the best. This book is so good. It's okay if Patrick Rothfuss is boop. He's a butt. But I love his book. And now I have this, and it's the best thing ever. And then the last thing I got, Brandon Sanderson was also there, and he tweeted out about this girl doing some art in the artist alley, selling prints. So I went and checked them out, and they were awesome. I got this one of Shalon. My husband picked out this one of Kaladin, and then the one we both agreed on. We did get all of these signed. I didn't bring any of my Brandon Sanderson books because they're already signed anyway. But we got all of these signed, and this one is my favorite. And then he wrote, there were books involved. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna hang it on my wall right over there. Opposite wall. These are by Gemma Young. I'll leave a link to her Instagram. I'll leave a link to her stuff down below, so you can go check her out and buy her prints because she's awesome. That's everything that I picked up at Emerald City Comic Con. It was a blast. In summary, Brandon Sanderson is like the nicest man on the planet. Patrick Rothfuss is as grumpy as he looks. And I got all the free books, and it was the best 2 days ever. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Bye!